Hey everyone, wanted to do a unboxing and review of the Yildiz 20 gauge over under I just picked up. I couldn't find a lot of information on Yildiz, a few, but not really what I was really looking for. So I thought I would share kind of my experience, why I picked this, what I looked at and so forth. So I was looking for a 20 gauge over under to do some sporting clays and some dove hunting. I have some mostly 12 gauge shotguns, but I wanted to get an over under. So I started looking at some Mossberg, some CZs, some TriStars. I looked at the Brownings, the Berettas, Winchesters, a little bit more than I wanted to spend. So I was kind of looking for, as they say, a budget friendly over under. So it seems like a lot of the Turkish models or brands, I should say, come in fairly well. So I was down to the TriStar Setter, S-E-T-T-E-R, and then the Yildiz. And I got a little confused because I'd look up models of the Yildiz and there were so many, and on the website they had some, our local store here, Academy Sporting Goods, I think is the importer here in Texas who carries them, and even some of their models were a little different. So I ended up going to one of the local academies, and they had one in a box. It was called the Legacy HP. So I'm going to put a picture up right here, and it's going to kind of show you what they consider new for 2020. Okay, so as you can see, the top one is, they call it a Lineage. The second one is the one I bought here, the Legacy, and then they have another model called the Sporting. I first picked up the Lineage that he had, and the receiver was black, engraved. It looked nice, and I thought, let me take a look at the Legacy and see what it looks like. And there were some differences of the two. It had the extended choke tubes. It had a stainless receiver instead of the black finish. The engraving was deeper. It just looked overall better. So I ended up getting the Legacy. So I want to unbox it, show you what it looks like, give you some feedback on it and why I chose it. So as you can see, they call it an SPZ, ME20HP. And I looked at a lot of the models that had SPZ. So that confused me a little bit because this right on the gun itself says it's a Legacy. So I guess that equates to a Legacy. It's a 20 gauge, handles 3-inch shells with a 28-inch barrel. And a nice box. Pretty much comes like this. The first thing I noticed was the finish of the wood. So it's Turkish walnut, good quality. And then I was really impressed with the engraving. I'll take a close-up here for you guys to see. So you can see the etching in the side. It's deeply engraved, so that was a step up from the other model that I saw, the Lineage. Has the engraving on the back. I'm sorry, the bottom. Even the trigger housing is engraved. So I was pretty impressed just with the etching that they put on here. A little star on there. And so forth. So again, this is the Legacy HP. When I looked at the way the choke tubes, so the choke tubes are extended. Let me take the barrel out. It has of course, the owner's manual in there. The 28-inch barrel. And these are extended choke tubes. What I liked about the choke tubes, different than my other shotguns, is they're actually marked. So whether it's an improved cylinder there, modified, comes with the SK, which is the skeet version, the full, and the improved modified. So came with all the choke tubes. So 5 choke tubes that it came with. Has a fiber optic sight in the front. I'm going to put this together for you. I'll show you what it looks like. It's real easy. Just take the barrel, put it to the receiver. It closes. I'm trying to do this one hand, sorry about that. Take the foregrip, literally just slide it in place, pull the lever, and it locks in place. So again, I was really impressed with the actual wood on this is beautiful. And they say it's Turkish walnut. The other thing I noticed about this on the Legacy versus the Lineage, the recoil pad is a little bit bigger. So pretty soft. It was a little bit bigger than the Lineage. But beautiful gun. Super happy with it. So lastly, I wanted to tell you, I ran about 150 rounds through it. I had no issues with it whatsoever, which I expect, right? It's not an auto. It's not going to have issues that a typical auto may have. I mean, you know, you open it up, you put your shells in and eject them. So there's really no moving parts for it to really go bad. I had no problems here with the extractors. For those who don't know, on these over-unders, the safety is selectable to go shoot the lower barrel first or the upper barrel first. So you have that option to select which barrel you want to shoot first. So again, happy with the gun. It performed flawlessly. Good looking, no complaints. I think, you know, if ego's not in the way of trying to own a Benelli or a Browning or something else, and you want a good shooter, it's a great gun. I mean, it looks well too. So are they the same as those guns? No, of course not. I think the trigger's a little different. I had shot a Benelli. The trigger's a little crisper on it. But other than that, I mean, I can't complain. You aim it, you shoot it, it does what it's supposed to do. So I'm going to recommend this without any hiccups or issues. So if you're looking for a good budget gun, the price I paid was $479. So the Legacy here was $479 with the engraved stainless here. The Lineage, the black one that you saw on the top chart, that picture, that one was $429. So anyway, hope this helps you guys. Again, there just wasn't a lot out there for me to review or look at. So any questions, let me know. But if not, hey, happy hunting and have fun.